So this one just stopped growing. So this one stopped growing. Take a peek at it. I think they're supposed to be orange like that, right, Lisa?
Yeah. A deeper orange, but orange nonetheless.
All right. For an immature little watermelon, that sure is pretty good. So did the vine dry up on this one?
Everything dried up on that one.
Pretty good. And this is what type of watermelon?
Orange tender sweet.
Orange tender sweet. Well, the strawberry tree's still doing its thing.
Those are Jubilee, Crimson Jubilee.
So this was supposed to be Jubilee watermelon. There's the one I'm eating, which is orange something or another. What is it?
Orange tender sweet.
Orange tender sweet. And that is, we have one Jubilee watermelon growing. These were grown from seed. We got a Big Mac's pumpkin, which hasn't done anything. Just produced a lot of male flowers, popped up I think 3 or 4 female flowers, and then they just dried up and shriveled away. So we didn't get to get any pumpkins this year so far. This is an orange tender sweet still on the vine. I don't know if it's going to do much.
It's hot. Here's
the one I'm eating still, but you can see in relationship to my hand how big it is. It's so hot out. You know, we're averaging 107 out here every day, so actual temp. Not ideal for watermelons, I do not believe.
Not ideal for humans.
Not ideal for humans, Lisa says. This is okra. I think Lisa's letting these ones in particular get big so she can take the seeds from them.
Those are the ones that got attacked by ants.
And then she's got some real pretty sunflowers. This one is chocolate.
No, it's an evening sun mix.
Evening sun mix.
25-cent packet.
Those things are huge. And then
I just did the evening sun.
And here we got some of my super chilies, which were still sprouting some. Here's some right there. Super chilies. Some more coming up. I love the flavor of these things. by far my favorite eating pepper. I think I eat them with just about every meal. And then
pepper tips for growing peppers from seed, because those are all starch.
Lisa, I think your squash made it out in the middle of the aisle here between the beds. It's just decided it wanted to grow out here.
It's hanging on by a thread, but it's still got a couple popping.
Yeah, I see them in there. They look good. And then more pepper plants. Actually got some in here.
Yet to grow a successful pepper plant from seed.
We have yet to grow a successful pepper plant from seed. I'm being told.
Those are all my 99-cent starts.
Okay. These are YOLO Wonder bell peppers. These are pretty good size.
I'm going to snip those and see if I can use the root powder for a fall crop and then pull them, because some of those are hurting.
Okay. And then I believe this might be hibiscus plant that the grasshoppers managed to not eat all of. And then I think that's a rose of some sort. Over here is...
I don't remember what they're called.
Not certain what that is.
It's the same as the white ones up there, though. I know
Okay.
that much. They need to be transplanted
This
over.
big old bed here is going to get strawberries back in it. We have a few in the middle. They're just barely hanging on from the sun, but intense heat.
I forgot to put the straw down in that bed.
I think we're going to take all the strawberries from the strawberry tree and put them back in this bed here. They seem to do better in the bed than they do in those little pots. And then we'll end up putting something else on the pot tree, I guess it'd be called.
It's not a pot tree.
The strawberry tree,
We don't live in Oklahoma.
right?
It's still pretty dry down in there.
Okay. So we're going to take this bed and turn it into a fall crop bed. Lisa chose squash. We've got 6 plants of squash that we put in here, and I believe the plant cycle time is 55 days. So scorching hot right now, but hopefully we can keep these things alive and be cooler temperatures for them to sprout come fall. We'll see how this goes. I'm guessing these come from seed, right, Lisa?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
You gotta try not to disturb roots, because squash does not like their roots disturbed when they transplant them. Which, yeah, I didn't get that one deep enough, but we'll
That's
work
pretty
with
good.
it. They'll have a better chance in the bed than they do out there on the table in these containers.
We're planting these guys about 2 feet apart, so that might be considered a little on the tight side, but they'll be okay. Wow, still kind of dry down in there, isn't it?
Yeah. but I watered these.
Oh, the pots.
Yeah. So
Okay.
they're still nice and wet.
The roots look good.
I just need to try not to mess with them as much as possible. Or as least amount as possible, I should say.
So how long you think it's been from the seed to this stage?
2 weeks tomorrow.
2 weeks tomorrow? Nice. They look good. I mean, for
our scorching
yeah,
Texas heat.
scorching Texas heat, 107. And she's let them grow outside, so they're already acclimated.
Yeah, these were not started indoors.
They wasn't started
completely outdoors in the 100+ degree weather.
Right.
So I'm amazed.
Yeah. So they seem to handle the heat so far. They're growing in it, so they have been growing in it for 2 weeks.
I need to put some straw down. I think I've got 1 bale still. See, this one's got some sunburn to it.
Yep.
These seeds did not come from a pack.
Right.
These seeds came from a squash that I saved last year.
Nice.
So we shall see what we get.
That's always fun.
It could be a mystery, like the spaghetti squash.
Yeah, we got a weird one.
That was a fail.
Was that last year?
Yes. I don't know what grew, but it wasn't a spaghetti squash.
Yeah, it was half squash and something else. It mated with something else. It had.
I think the previous year it cross-pollinated with another squash that we were growing because we didn't know any better.
It was a squash, but it had stripes. It was round. It was like football.
Well, if you remember,
right?
The year before last, we planted like the scallop squash, the spaghetti squash, the table A squash, the crooked neck squash.
Yeah, we had
everything in one bed.
We had a lot of variety going, so.
And I saved the seeds from all that hot mess.
Yeah.
So I believe
there's no telling. Yeah.
There's no telling what mutant we ended up with after the cross pollination on that puppy.
Yep.
So. But these came from last year. These seeds did from a squash I did last year.
What squash are these exactly?
These are table A squashes. Those are the like yay big.
Yeah.
And they're like green with orange and got the divots in it.
Yeah.
A lot of people like to roast them.
Yeah.
Cut them in half, scoop out the seeds, butter, some brown sugar, and roast them.
Okay.
For a sides. That's what I am growing them for. And if it don't work, we'll just always give them to next door's chickens. And there is a horsefly on my back.
Oh, it's gone. Those bite.
You ever had a horse bite?
All right.
There we go.
So we got 6 of them in here.
And no need to water because I already watered the soil and I watered
Nice.
the starts. Well, the starts.
We'll all keep an eye on these and see how they come up in the intense Texas summer heat.
Put my little tag in there so we know.
So I'm here at my bird bath. I got some honeybees. They're just coming in getting some water. What's up, Percy?
Degrees already?
Yeah.
And it's not even noon?
Yeah, it's pretty hot now. It's got to be in the 90s already. So anyway, see you later, guys.